Stars! It's me, Missy. I'm back, and today I'm going to be playing some Dragon Age Origins. Now, I have played this before a long, long time ago. This is actually one of my favorite games and one of the first games I have ever played. I'm really, really excited to be playing this game with you guys. It's been on the list for a while, and I'm just so excited to be playing this. Anyway, with that, let's get into the game. And so is the golden city blackened with each step you take into my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Canticle of Theodonis, 8:13.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
I remember so much of this. The golems, the dwarves fighting, the darkspawn, Grey Wardens, the ogres. All of it. In all of its gory, scary, amazing fantasy.
Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed.
God, that's cool.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now.
Duncan?
And our warnings have been ignored.
Is that you,
for
buddy?
too long.
I believe his name's Duncan. I might be remembering the name wrong, but I think it's Duncan. Ah, there he goes! Kicking ass! Taking names! Good job, man.
It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon.
Yeah, nothing good.
Maker, help us all.
Picklemesh, hi! How are you? The background you select will determine which of 6 distinct opening stories you will play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. I wish they had this in the other games. I know in the second game they really couldn't do it because they were on a time crunch and they got screwed. But I don't know. It's something that's so fantastic about the first game that they ever made with this. It fucking blows my mind every time. Now, I had a poll going up on my Twitter and on my YouTube, and it seems that the dwarf won. So, let's see here. What do I want to be exactly? Do I want to be a rogue or do I want to be a warrior? A warrior kind of makes more sense than a rogue dwarf, so I think I might be a warrior. Warriors are powerful fighters focusing on melee and ranged weapons to deal with their foes. They can withstand and deliver a great deal of punishment and have a strong understanding of tactics and strategy. Specializations for a warrior include Berserker, Templar, Champion, and Reaver. Berserker sounds nice to me. Rogue. Let's see here. Rogues are skilled adventurers who come from all walks of life. All rogues possess some skill in picking locks and spotting traps, making them valuable assets to your party. Technically, they are not ideal frontline fighters, but if rogues can circle around behind their target, they can backstab to devastating effect. Rogue specializations are Ranger, Bard, Duelist, and Assassin. I used to play Rogue a lot in this game. I don't think I've ever played as a warrior, so we're going to do something a little bit different than I'm used to. Dwarf commoner, born casteless in a land where rank is everything, bound as the lackey and thug of a local crime lord. You have spent your life invisible until chance thrusts you into the spotlight where you can finally prove whether you will be defined by your actions or your birth. Let's see. Dwarf noble. As the favorite child of the Dwarven king, you proudly take up your first military command, only to learn that the deadly intrigues of family and sycophants may pose a greater danger than even the battlefield. This sounds more interesting to me, not gonna lie. Like, as a dwarf warrior lady who's a dwarf noble, I mean, come on, that kind of sounds cool. I think we're gonna go with this.
Greetings.
Hair, eyes, portrait, voice. Okay, that's fine. We'll make her very pale. Blush. No blush. She's a warrior. She shouldn't have any blush on her skin. Yeah. Blush intensity, lip color. I don't even remember lip color in the game. Oh my. I honestly don't think she should have any makeup. Eyeshadow, no. Yeah, she looks lovely. I think she should have a tattoo, though. Or maybe not. No, no. I think she's good without the tattoo, in all honesty. I know this is going to be a plain Jane character. I'm sorry for that, guys. Let's see here. No, no, no. Maybe. No, no, no. I might do that one, actually. Bald. No, we're not gonna go bald. I actually kind of like this one. Hair color, let's see. Do we have, like, black? Well, you know what? Let's see. It's either gonna be white or black. Let's do black. Black hair. No, no. Actually, that's a maybe. No. No. And no eyebrows. I think that looks fine. And then her eyebrows should be the same color as her hair. Eyes. remember all of these when I last played the game. My god, it's been a long time. Amon, hi! And thank you! Oh, goodness. What the hell? Big eyes! Big doe eyes! Doe-eyed baby! Eye shape! Good lord. I think we're gonna go with the doe-eyed lady. Big eyes! Big eyes! Look at them eyes! My god, they're popping out of her head. I can make the eyes bigger? Oh, goodness. Well, we're gonna do biggest eye size ever. The spacing is fine. I think the height's fine. Can I do a different eye color? Something a lot nicer, perhaps? The colors all look the same to me. I don't see a difference here, game. What difference are you trying to tell me there is? This is no difference. This is all black to me. Am I just crazy? Okay, we're gonna go with demon eyeballs. I don't know what brow depth is and brow height, but I think she looks pretty fucking nice so far. Nose shape. Oh god, not the witch nose. Stubby nose. Itty nose. No. 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 That looks cute. What do you guys think? Yes? No? On the nose? I think that looks pretty cute. Mouth. I think her mouth actually looks pretty good. I don't really wanna change the mouth. She looks pretty nice. At least in my opinion, she looks pretty nice. Drawing cheeks. I'm not gonna mess with that. Neck thickness. What? I could have a thick neck. Oh. Or a pencil neck. Yeah, I think she's good as she is. Let's go put the neck back where it is. Where it was. Oh yeah, portrait. You know what, that's fine. Turn this way. That's good. Right there. That should be fine. That's fine. Now background. Green, blue, purple! Purple! Lovely! Happy. Deranged. Deranged! Angry! Insane! Okay, we're going back to the first one. And voice.
I have lost the spell. I should do something else. How do you do?
Cocky.
Oops. Oh, where's my head? Greetings. Ah, that didn't work. Greetings. I cannot cast it! Charms.
Sultry.
Ah, there went the spell. Greetings. Oh, my spell!
Which one do you guys like? Any opinions on the voice? Because I can't choose. They all sound nice to me.
Greetings.
Wise.
How do you do?
Cocky.
Greetings.
Experienced.
Greetings.
Smart.
Charmed.
Sultry.
Greetings.
Violent. Violent? um...
Oh, my spell!
Violent.
Charmed.
I think I like sultry.
Greetings.
Experienced.
Ah, that didn't work.
Cocky.
How do you do?
Nah, not cocky.
Greetings. Greetings.
Honestly, I like violent, I like sultry, and I like experienced.
Oh, my spell!
Why is this my hardest choice?
Greetings. Greetings. Oh, my spell! Greetings. Greetings.
We're going with violent. Let's do violent. Violent's a good idea. We are a dwarf, after all. Missy. Missy, Duncan? I don't know. I'm probably gonna fuck up a lot of things here, so just roll with me. Points: strength, dexterity, willpower, magic, cunning, constitution. Okay. Strength measures a character's physical prowess and differently affects the damage a character deals in physical combat. It also contributes to the accuracy of melee attacks. High strength is essential for warriors, in particular if they wish to wield two-handed weapons, and is nearly as critical for rogues. Dexterity is the measure of agility, reflexes, and balance. Higher dexterity improves a character's chances to hit, makes the character more likely to dodge incoming blows, and contributes to the damage dealt by piercing weapons like daggers or arrows. Archery and dual weapon fighting styles demand high dexterity in the master, making this attribute a favorite for rogues. Willpower represents a character's determination and mental fortitude. With willpower, a mage can cast more spells thanks to a deeper mana pool. For warriors and rogues, willpower grants more stamina for combat techniques and special attacks. Okay. Magic, which since I'm a dwarf, I can't have. Magic is the measure of a character's natural affinity for the arcane. This attribute is critical for mages since it directly increases a character's spell power score, which determines the potency of all spells. The magic attribute also determines how effective potions, poultices, and salves are for all classes. Okay. Cunning determines how well a character learns and reasons. Most skills, such as herbalists or combat tactics, require a quick mind to master, and an observant eye can more easily find weaknesses in enemy armor. Rogues benefit most from the statistic, as many of their class attributes and special attacks rely on subtlety or reading the target, not raw strength. Constitution represents health and resilience. Higher constitution directly increases the amount of damage a character can take before falling on the battlefield. Well, constitution, strength, willpower, and magic kind of seem important, but magic seems the least important. So does willpower, so more strength. Let's do 2 points into strength, 2 points into constitution, and then 1 point into willpower for now. I think that's a good idea. Let's open our ability to see the description, and I can spend 1 skill point. Coercion. Passive. This character is influential enough to convince others to change their views. Strength contributes to a more intimidating character, whereas cunning contributes to a more persuasive character. Stealing. Character is quick enough to pilfer small items from others, whether friendly or hostile, so long as they are not too alert. Trap making. The character has learned to construct basic traps and lures out of common components. A survival character can detect the presence of nearby creatures below the character's own level. This skill also grants a small bonus to nature resistance. Character can make simple potions, poultices, and salves from common herbs. Poison making character can survive the difficult learning process of making simple poisons and grenades. Combat training. I already have 2 of these. Expert combat training. The character has seen more battle than even a seasoned soldier and gains a small bonus to attack. Warriors and rogues gain access to 3rd-tier weapons talents. Mages can take more damage from an attack before it interrupts their spellcasting. Combat tactics. The character can formulate strategies quickly in battle and consequently gains combat tactics. Gains a combat tactics slot. I think... I honestly think I should either do combat tactics or coercion. And since I want to be an intimidating character, let's do coercion. Warrior, dual weapon, archery, weapon and shield. 2-handed, okay. Through training and hard work, the warrior has gained greater health and reduced the fatigue penalty for wearing armor. Warrior tries to make each attack count, sacrifice attack speed for a bonus to attack, as well as an increased chance to score critical hits for as long as this mode is active. Precise strike, powerful. Dual weapon training. Character has become more proficient fighting with 2 weapons and now deals closer to normal damage bonuses with the offhand weapon. When in this mode, the character strikes with both weapons simultaneously. Attacks cause more damage, but the character cannot inflict regular critical hits or backstabs. Character sweeps both weapons in a broad forward arc, striking nearby enemies with one or both weapons and inflicting significantly more damage than normal. Archery. No, we're not going to do any archery because I am a warrior. Character follows up an attack with 2 hits from the shield, dealing normal damage with each attack. If the target fails a physical resistance check, it is stunned. Stunned shield mastery doubles the character's strength bonus for each strike. Shield defense. With this mode is active, the character drops into a defensive stance and favors the shield, gaining a bonus to defense and increased chance to shrug off missile attacks, but taking a penalty to attack. With shield balance, the attack penalty is reduced. With shield expertise, the defense bonus increases. With shield mastery, the defense bonus increases further. Practice fighting with a shield improves the character's guard. Enemies can no longer flank the character on the shield-carrying side. Okay, and 2-handed. Pommel strike. Instead of going for the fatal attack, an enemy expects the player strikes out with a weapon's blunt end, knocking the opponent to the ground unless it passes a physical resistance check. Mighty blow. The character puts extra weight and effort behind a single strike, gaining a bonus to attack if it hits the blow, deals critical damage and imposes a penalty to movement speed unless the target passes physical resistance check. Mighty blow. Let's do that one. And shield pommel. No. Let's do powerful. Okay, I think that's good. And we're doing normal for difficulty, of course.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, the larger of 2 known remaining dwarven cities in the world. Orzammar was once the seat of a major empire connected by tunnels called Deep Roads, which stretched thousands of miles. The city now stands alone, cut off from the rest of the dwarven ancestral lands by the Darkspawn incursion. Secure in Orzammar's impregnable construction, the dwarven noble houses continue their centuries-old power struggles. Assassination and blackmail are commonplace, but the appearance of honor is paramount. You are the 2nd child of King Endren of House Aeducan, the 9th Aeducan ruler elected by the Noble Assembly. You grew up in a world rife with political intrigue and have struggled against brothers and cousins for honor and prestige. Today, a feast celebrates your first military commission, the opening move towards real power in the ever-changing game of dwarven politics.
Greetings, my lady. You are dressed and ready. Excellent.
Why, thank you, sir.
I couldn't find the armor's matching dagger, but I scrounged up a rather fancy longsword. Do you wish to wear your shield to the noble's feast?
Yes, let them see me as a warrior. Better safe than sorry. Shield me, leave it. I don't want to look fearful. I wouldn't even wear the armor if not for tradition. Yes, let them see me as a warrior.
As opposed to the paragon of beauty?
Oh, ha ha. You, my friend, are ridiculous. Close the door, I'll show you a paragon of beauty. We've been down this road, Gorm. Let it go. You forgot your place. You, my friend, are ridiculous.
One can't take all this marching about and speech-making too seriously. Moving on to the business at hand. The king expects you to make an appearance at the feast, but there's no rush. The noble family heads will spend hours boring your father with petitions and petty grievances.
Lovely. What shall we do in the meantime? What sort of grievances? The art of ruling is hardly boring. What of my brothers? What sort of grievances?
The usual. This lord had my cousin killed. This lord seduced my wife. This lord did the exact thing I'd planned to do to him, but he did it first. They pose and bluster, and each pretends he is the honorable man in a den of thieves and assassins. Bah. The rest is worth seeing, though. As part of the celebrations, permits have been auctioned off to members of the merchant caste who wish to sell wares in the Diamond Quarter. Lord Harrowmont has also opened up the provings for young warriors to test their mettle before tomorrow's battle.
Awesome.
Rumor has it that Harrowmont hopes you'll be swept off your feet if a well-placed young nobleman wins the provings in your honor.
No. I could use a little sweeping off my feet. Perhaps I'll go win the proving myself. Huh, that's not likely to happen. Perhaps I'll go win the proving myself. I don't need no one to sweep me off my feet.
That would be most interesting. Shall we then?
I'd like to see these merchants. Yes, let's head over to the provings. I'd like to see these merchants.
With you as always, my lady. The day is ours until the feast.
Tutorial tactical view. The game can be played from a variety of tactical viewpoints. Use the mouse wheel to bring your camera down. Right-click on your desired destination. Tutorial. Issuing orders. Your character now has a move order. You can issue orders in real time or pause. Press space. Pause and unpause. Game saving. I have codex stuff, which I shall read in a minute. Noble's Feast is where we are going eventually. Until then, let's look around here. Make sure I'm not missing anything before I leave the room. Like this! Look at this!
Now's better than later.
Small grease trap, dagger, mace, small short bow. Goodness. Can't speak, can't read. Good lord. Always that same problem. Inventory and equipment. To equip new items, you'll need to open the inventory screen. Do so by clicking on the highlighted icon or pressing I. To unequip, drag an item from its icon on the left side of the screen to the back into your inventory and remove your character's armor or clothing now. Well, I'm naked, or partially naked. Inventory and equipment. To drag items from your inventory and directly to your character or into the appropriate icon spaces, replacing your armor or clothing. For easy access to consumable items, place them in your quick bar. Drag an item to your quick bar now. Okay, cool. Mace. Tier 1, strength 12. 7 damage. 2, 4, 1. Okay, I like the sword. I think that's good. Journal, skills, spells, character record, map, tactical, change party. Pride of Idukin. Visit the merchant or watch the provings. Your father, king, Endrin has arranged for a feast to celebrate your appointment as Ozamor's newest commander. However, you have several hours before your father will be ready to present you to the other nobles. You may visit the merchant who has set up shop in the Diamond Quarter, or watch the provings that are being held in your honor. Proving grounds are one tier down from the Diamond Quarter in the Commons. Completed quests. Codex. Good lord, we already have a couple. Orzammar politics. Well, I hope you guys know I'm one for lore, so we're gonna do it. Orzammar politics is dangerous as it is to mistake a dwarf's caste. It is far more deadly to mistake his alliance among the noble houses of Orzammar. Everyone in the city is allied with someone, whether by blood or by word. The nobles do not engage directly in commerce themselves, as that is the domain of the merchant caste, but they do serve as patrons. They invest in shops or in artisans' work, and in turn reap a share of the profits as well as measure of the credit. Merchants and warriors alike benefit from the services of a prestigious patron. The relative power of each house is ever-changing. It is usually safe to assume that whichever noble house holds the throne is at the top of the heap, but below that things grow into a tangled mess. Houses ally with one another by marriage. They earn rank and prestige when combatants loyal to them or their own bloodlines win provings. They earn it when artisans they patronize become sought after or well regarded, or when the merchant they invest in becomes successful. The degree of power that these achievements confer is so murky, even the dwarves, that it isn't unusual for nobles to challenge each other to provings over whose smith forges better belt buckles or whose servants have the best manners. Nor is it out of the ordinary to find two merchants arguing over whose noble patron has won the most acclaim, for the rank of the patron is the rank of the client. Nowhere is this more appropriate than in the assembly where the Desirs, representatives of each noble house, meet. Although the king technically rules Orzammar, kings are elected by the assembly, and so each king must work constantly to maintain the support of the Desiri. Kings who prove unpopular find their heirs deemed unacceptable to inherit the throne. Power then passes to another house. Fatigue. I'll read that in a second. Dwarven faith. We are the children of the stone. She supports us, shelters us, offers us the most priceless gifts of the earth. The worthy return to embrace in death, becoming ancestors. The unworthy are cast out, unable to rest. Then their failings may not weaken the stones. It has been since the earliest memories. We live by the stone, guided by the ancestors who speak with the voices of the provings, and whose memories this shape rate keeps forever in lyrium. We do not accept the empty promises of heaven as the wild elves do, or vie for the favor of absent gods. Instead, we follow into the footsteps of our paragons, the greatest of our ancestors, warriors, craftsmen, leaders, the greatest examples of our lives spent in service to our fellow dwarves. Our paragons joined with the stone in life and now stand watch at our gate, ushering in those surfacers privileged to visit our city. We know there is no greater honor to hope for no battle reward for an exceptional life. No better reward for an exceptional life. I can't read. Fatigue. Although armor provides great protection, safety comes at a price. Anything heavier than regular clothing causes fatigue, which increases the mana or stamina cost of spells and talents by percentage. Sturdy armors like plate carry more of a penalty than lightweight leathers, but some talents, like the warrior's powerful, can reduce the effect of fatigue. Inventory, introduce sections, equipped items in the selected character. Right, you are drag off items between the two sides, or down to the quick bar, double click to use equipment, then automatically or right click. Hold to open the radial menu to interact with the items. Controlling party members. A new party member has joined you. You can take control of this character directly by left clicking on his or her portrait or body. Alternately, you can use the tactical menu to adjust how the AI controls them. Okay. Yeah. Right click around to select the destination. Exploration. Use the mouse wheel to zoom in. Plot helpers. Plot helpers are markers in your current area map that indicate when you need to go to progress quest. Okay. Okay, they've been read. Controlling party members, exploration, fatigue, inventory, journal, plot helpers. Okay. Cool. That's a cool way of doing it.
I'll get on it.
Take all. Okay, let's get going. We can talk to them.
Ancestors watch over you, my lady.
Okay, cool. Oh, is that lyrium? They have lyrium like framed into the walls? That's interesting.
I am at your service.
Royal Guard.
No sign of trouble here.
Okay, interesting, interesting. Okay, let's explore around. Trajan's room, right click, can't unlock. Okay. Locked items. You just encountered a locked object. You might be able to pick the lock if your skill is high enough. And you might be able to locate a key through adventure or negotiation. Interesting.
Good day, Lady Iduken.
Oh. I am so
Now's
sorry.
better than later.
Why are you running away from me, huh? Mistress.
I'm sorry. I thought you were Prince Balin coming down the hall. Forgive me.
What are you doing in my brother's quarters? Grom, tell her that my brother is at my feast. No harm done. Who are you? What are you doing in my brother's quarters?
She's, it seems she's one of your brother Balin's newest, companions. Prince Balin is attending the feast being held in Lady Iduken's honor.
Yes, of course. It was presumptuous of me to think that he would return to... I am sorry. I will show myself out. With your leave, my lady.
I picked warrior, which I normally never play as a warrior, so this is going to be interesting to me. Grom, tell her she may take her leave with me. Yes, you may go. Go or stay, I don't care. Go or stay, I don't care.
Thank you.
You're my brother's business,
I will
not
go.
mine. Okay, lady, goodbye. Let me loot my brother's room while I'm here. Dwarf immersion belt. Okay, insufficient skill. Could there possibly be a key around her? Ooh, pile of books. Right click to
Got it.
examine. House Iduken Shield of Orzammar. Well, we learned more stuff from the Codex. Journal, Codex, Culture and History. House Iduken Shield of Orzammar. The Assembly has never named a paragon with so little disagreement as there was for a paragon Iduken. No naysayers, only a single abstinent. His worthiness was unquestionable, his favor with the ancestors clear, but family rumor says that the man himself was deeply troubled, prone to fits of melancholy and self-doubt, never satisfied with his great achievement in protecting Orzammar. He died cursing that he had not managed to save the outlying things? Before he rose to Paragon, he was of little note. The memories tell us that he never entered a single proving, never sought to elevate his place among the warrior caste. He spent most of his years prior to the First Blight fighting skirmishes in the deep roads, keeping them free from the surface bandits. Content to live quietly with his wife and daughters, when the Blight began, it caught Orzammar in the midst of a vicious inter-house war. Most of the warrior caste was caught up in the feuding, for as word of attacks poured in, each great house demanded that the army be sent to defend their thing. Thing? I don't know. No, not thing. I cannot speak nor read. Good lord. Tig? Tig. I'm gonna go with Tig. And no house would agree to sacrifice their own holdings for the safety of any others. The assembly was so utterly tied up with the infighting that the darkspawn spread unchecked to the gates of Orzammar herself. That's dumb. In the chaos, Iduken grudgingly took command of the armies. He enlisted the aid of the mining caste to collapse overrun passages, called upon the smith caste to supply them with arms, and bypassed the assembly and the nobles entirely. With his leadership, Orzammar was saved from the annihilation. For his insubordination, he was made paragon, yet he always considered it a defeat. Interesting, okay. Cool, cool. Okay, let's leave the room.
I am at your service.
Keep wandering around a little bit. Guess she won't talk to me. What is over this way?
You sure you want to go to the feast now? I doubt we can escape to see the provings once we're inside.
What do you mean escape?
A great many nobles will want your ear today. If we're going to have some fun, we should go to the provings now.
Off to the provings
Can't wait
then.
to see who's fighting today.
And you did say that they're fighting in my honor, which honestly kind of sounds irritating to me. That's locked.
I
Noble.
want to watch the provings. Most exciting.
What is here? Nothing here, looks like.
I know you will do House Iduken proud.
Thanks, lady. Diamond Quarter, okay. So that's the Diamond Quarter, that's where I wanted to
I am
go.
at your service.
Before we go there, though, let's look around a little bit more. Someone's just
Ancestors
randomly
watch over you,
floating.
my lady. I am proud. I am at your service.
Okay, father's room. I can't get in there.
I am at your service.
Someone's just being possessed over there, and they're just floating away, having a great old time. And you know what? I will not deny them such a great thing. Especially on a day like today, when there's a proving going on at a feast. They shall have their fun, without me involved. Okay, now the new codex entry. I will read that later.
Your father
Right
has
now I
allowed
want
the
to
merchants
wonder.
to show their wares in the Diamond Quarter during these celebrations.
Okay, well let's go
Sure,
see
we
what
can
they
work this
have.
out reasonably. It's in the records. There's nothing I can do. Please,
Gartek.
Master Volney. My work is accredited by the Shaper.
These books are lies written by the enemies of House Volney.
I write only what I find in the ancient records. Lady Iduken, you can vouch for my work, can't you?
I don't
Your
even
father
know who
loved
you
the
are.
History of Iduken, Paragon King, Peacemaker.
What's going on here? Does the scholar truly have my father's favor? Am I great? I greatly enjoyed that book as well. What's going on here? What's going on here? I need to know that first.
Worm has written a book that slanders my house.
What does he say? What does it say? That's a serious charge. So kill him. Do you fear an old man? What does it say?
Doesn't matter, it's all lies.
Think kill him, Burnton, or go away on board. Tell me what it says, scholar. What exactly has he written? You, dude,
My
scholar.
work tells the stories of all those raised to paragons in the last 500 years.
Okay.
When the Assembly names a paragon, that man or woman is then, by definition, everything one can aspire to be in the world. They form their own noble houses and are revered as living ancestors. But paragons start off as men.
Volney was more than a man.
What was our, Iduken like before he was a paragon? You're acting like a fool, Grom. Does any of this make sense to you? Get to the point, why is Brutine so angry?
Volney became a paragon by the narrowest margin in history. One vote. A vote mired in rumors of intimidation, intrigue, and outright bribery. The records of that vote are kept in the Shaperate and are a matter of fact. Not liking history doesn't make it any less true.
I agree with him on that. Truth doesn't always need to be shared. The true or false Paragon's reputation must be protected. The scholar is right.
You're taking his side? What if he published a book like this about your Paragon Iduken?
Truth is more important than your pride. Shut up now, Butine. You're right. Truth is less important than reputation. Iduken was a great man. The truth is more important than your pride.
You would not say so if it was your house, but I shall respect your wishes. For now.
I'm already
Excuse
making
me,
enemies, guys. Look at that.
That fool has no idea how weak his house is or how low he sits in it. Shall I have him killed, my lady?
Yes, I see that everyone knows why he died. Do but make it look like an accident. It's not worth the blade. Leave him be. What do you think, scholar? What do you think, scholar?
Well, historically, it has been prudent to eliminate a small threat before it becomes larger.
Hear that, Grom? Do the prudent thing.
How do you want it done?
Publicly, make sure everyone knows why. Quietly, an accident. Preferably. Quietly. I'd prefer an accident.
Understood.
I do have my honor to keep up.
You've shown yourself more daring and aggressive today than most believed of you. Someday I hope to write of the great exploits you are sure to perform.
Word has been sent. He won't live past the hour.
You've
Thank you,
shown
Grom.
House Iduken a friend to research, history, and the glory of our people.
Good to know. I try. Carry on with your work, scholar. You'll remember this when you write of me. Was mostly to put Rutine in his place. Perhaps a sign of your gratitude is in order. You'll remember this when you write of me.
Of course. Heroism and pity for the small man have always been hallmarks of House Iduken. Now, I must try to make sense of these notes. Good day, Your Highness. And thank you.
You're welcome, buddy. Glad I stopped by. That was interesting, actually. Cool, cool.
The noble hunters are out in force, it seems.
Did you see those noble hunters? Ah, my friend.
Okay, noble hunters, apparently. There are noble hunters.
So I pay your
Over here.
exorbitant price, only to end up looking like
Good day, Lady Iduken.
Hey, buddy. Let's go over here, then.
That's not what I meant, my lord. My lord!
What the fuck just happened?
My
Silk
lady
merchant.
Iduken, you honor me by visiting my humble booth. May I show you my wares?
Of course, good merchant. You have something I might want. Brum, why is this man speaking to me? Not interested. Of course, good merchant.
Please, look as you will.
What the hell is a glamour charm? This minor magical charm captures the viewer's attention and distract. Oh, pretty! Noble clothing, noble clothing, noble clothing, noble clothing, noble clothing. Diamond, a brilliant cut. Colorless stone, ruby. Deep red, nearly indestructible. These are prized by royalty. Emerald. Good lord, man has all the crystals. Sapphire, star-cut sapphire, almost the color of the night sky. Topaz, a brilliant gem, the color of sunshine. Amethyst, a deep clear purple stone. Malachite, the stone is patterned with odd bands and ripples of color like the contents of a witch's cauldron. Valspar, the sunken stone is the color of honey. Granite, a gem that's shade of dried blood, dark red, nearly black. Quartz, a milky white stone of remarkable strength. Greenstone, blue-green stone with pattern like turtle shell. I kind of want to get rid of some of this stuff already. Because I know I'm going to, like, get a ton of stuff later on. Increases monetary gain. How do I... No. There we are. Maul, mace, dagger. Let's get rid of the dagger. It requires 18 strength. Let's get rid of the mace. Let's get rid of the short bow, I guess. I'll find more stuff later. So that's 24, 17. Sells for 5, cost me 24. I don't want to know what the glamour charm does. Cool. Might not even do anything, but who cares?
Impossible.
Merchant, you have just gained access to your first store. Here you can buy or sell items. Various stores are scattered throughout the world. While the transaction is open, you may use the buyback function to reverse any accidental sales or purchases at no loss of money. Once the deal is closed, however, the items become the full property of the shopkeeper and are thus only available at full price. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Okay, let's keep going. This lady a merchant too?
Nothing beats a good set of steel cutlery.
Ha!
Atrasvala, big sister. How surprising to run into you out among the common folk.
Especially
Why is that
since
so
duty
surprising?
requires that you attend our King Father at the feast today. Have you so little respect for him to disregard his wishes on a day set aside for you?
Lord Harrowmont told me we wouldn't be needed for hours at least.
Silence! If I want the opinion of my sibling's second, I will ask for it.
Can I punch him?
Yes, Your
I want to
Highness.
punch him. I want to rip that beard off of his face and rub it in him. He needs to fucking be a nice bastard, not a fucking mean bastard. Good lord. Already we're into the intrigue and the Game of Thrones bullshit. I go where I want when I want. Tryon. Your name's Tryon. Girl, you're a fucking train wreck is what you are. Don't speak to Grom like that.
I speak to lower houses and castes as they should be spoken to. Now do as I say.
You know, just because you have a dick, honey, doesn't mean that you have to swing it around. Alright, I'm going. Keep barking orders, and I'm sure I'll care someday. Keep barking orders. I'm sure I'll care someday.
Your lack of a sense of duty to your house is obvious. I can't imagine why you're receiving a commission. I expect after
'Cause Dad likes me
tomorrow,
more.
I'll spend much time apologizing to the heads of the noble houses for the deaths of their children under your incompetent command.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it, Trian?
As heir
Trian.
to the throne, it is my duty to impart wisdom and judgment upon those who need it. Now then, you, get to the feast.
Nope. Nuh-uh. It's cute how you think you can order me around. Kiss my ass, Trian. I'll go when I'm ready. Yes, brother. It's cute how you think you can order me around.
I'd advise you to watch that tongue, dear sibling. Father will not live forever. Come, Balin.
Oh, are you threatening me, saying that you're gonna,
That
what,
was fun.
poison Dad?
Nothing like being talked
Kill
down
him,
to by
whatever.
the next king.
He's gotta be alive to be king. Ignore him, it's my day, not his. He's gotta be alive to be
Perhaps
king.
this isn't the best place for that sort of talk, shall we?
Okay. That'll probably come back and bite me in the ass way later. I'll probably be, I don't know,
My
in
lady,
big
Idukan.
trouble.
Nothing here
Big
rivals
trouble.
your amazing Idukan armor, but if you wish something made,
You know very well House Idukan has its own royal armorers.
of course. Forgive me.
Show me your wares anyway. Not that I can afford anything. I bought a glamour. That's probably useless. Dwarven helmet. Yeah, I am broke. For being a noble and me supposedly being rich, I am broke.
Look at this.
Am
piece,
broke.
darling.
Am
The
very,
Bible
very
even
broke.
work of the Paragon Smith herself.
Nonsense.
I'm gonna look around.
Greetings, my lady. May I say you look striking today. Is this your paramour? He wears both his vambraces, unmarried and eligible.
Oh god.
Good ladies, but I'm not a noble. I'm a knight of the warrior caste.
Warrior caste isn't bad.
Tally, we didn't pay gold for these permits to take warrior caste.
I guess you're right. Sorry, sir.
Let's go, Grom. Are you two merchants of some kind? Why does it matter if you're noble, Grom? What's going on
They're
here?
noble hunters,
That's my
lady.
question.
Because a man takes his caste from his father, they hope to bear a noble lord's son. If the noble
Oh.
hunter succeeds, she is raised up to join the house as a concubine to care for her son. It brings new swords to a house, so many nobles look favorably on such women.
Great. Nice to meet you. But you guys, your faces are not the best. But I guess that doesn't matter. Oh god, I'm fucking being really mean. Sorry. We could certainly use more Idukan swords. You jumped nobles up jumped nobles only make the cast weaker. I bet they do. These girls displease me, Grom. Run them off. Interesting. Let's leave, Grom. I bet they do. Yeah, God. I bet they do.
Well, men will be men. Even your brother Balin has had his dalliances.
Oh, I fucking bet.
We're here. Ellie, mind your manners.
These girls displease me, Grom. Run them off. You know what? I cannot. A game's a game, and if that's what it takes to win when you're a woman in here, I don't blame them at all. I'll be going now. You have your fun. Just stay away from me. Bye-bye, ladies!
Now's better than later.
Ooh, I found a metal shield. Duster leather gloves.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Good lord, who the fuck is pissed? Much
invest in the next great trade expedition.
Weapons merchant.
Greetings, my lady Idukan.
Hi, my dude.
I am so honored to have you visit my booth. I have a proposition, but I dared not approach.
Yet you dare now.
Grom, try to be more friendly. You have nothing to offer me. Scum. It's alright, I'll hear him out. If you have something to say, say it quickly.
Yes, just so. Here's the thing. What I mean to say is...
It's alright.
Sorry. So nervous. I had a dagger made, for you, as a gift for your first command. I sent a messenger to deliver the dagger to you. Prince Trian had him thrown out. I don't know what offense he caused, but I had him beaten severely.
Good lord. Let me see this dagger. If the prince said no, the answer is no. Let me see this dagger. You only had the messenger beaten. Let me see this dagger.
Here it is, your highness.
That's an amazing piece, merchant.
You do me much honor, sir. The blade has been crafted over a period of 2 years by masters of every art.
Lovely.
I wish to bless the lady's first command and hope that someday, when she rules, she will wear it.
Trian is heir. He will rule when King Endrin returns to the stone.
If the assembly wills it. Forgive me, sir, but whispers say the second child of Endrin will be chosen.
Oh, that's, I bet, pissing Trian off real bad.
Though it may send the wrong message, or the right one, depending on your view.
Damn what Trian thinks. I'll take it. I'll take the dagger. I won't risk offending Trian. This man offends the heir of my house. Kill him. I'll take the dagger. I'll take anything that's fucking free. Damn what Trian thinks. I'll take it.
Thank you. You bring uncountable honor to me.
What he means is that you'll bring uncountable gold to him if you wear that piece in public.
Figures. Magic merchant. Wait, there's no magic for dwarves, I thought. Okay, let's talk to the magic merchant.
Lady Idukan, here, in my booth.
Yes.
I am so...
Oh god, don't faint! What the fuck? That's not the way to get
you make quite the impression
paid!
Is it hard to be the king's child, never able to just blend in?
I enjoy watching the little people scurry around me. No, I hate it. I just wanted to talk. Sometimes.
It's the price of power, I suppose. Shall we move along?
Yeah, I guess so, since I kind of destroyed this man by just looking at him.
My lady, are you heading to the proving arena?
Why do you ask? I was considering it, Grom. I do not remember addressing this man. Why do you ask?
We have been charged with the task of escorting you to the proving grounds.
I clean forgot about that. Forgive me, I should have informed you sooner.
Why am I being escorted?
The king decided you were not to travel through the commons unguarded.
Okay. Why? What? Why?
I did mention the merchants that won permits to show their goods in the Diamond Quarter. There were only so many permits auctioned off, and quite a few were turned away. Your father fears you will be harassed on the way to the proving.
This is silly, but I will comply.
Will we be leaving then?
Yes, let's go.
We are at your command.
Whoa, okay. Good lord. Right into it, I guess. Proving. Okay, well, since I have a moment before I go talk to whoever this is, let's look at the codex. Life in Orzammar. The dwarves of Orzammar are quite unlike those found in most human cities. Although Orzammar derives its vast wealth from the trade with human kingdoms, all dwarves who come to the surface to trade are stripped of their positions in society. Dwarven merchants are so ubiquitous in human cities that many people labor under the impression that all dwarves are merchants, or that their whole race worships coin and trade. But these surface dwarves are atypical creatures, the ones willing to give up all ties to their kin and sacrifice their rank in order to conduct business. Below ground, the dwarves are people obsessed with honor, their own and that of their family. Most nobles incorporate chainmail even into formal gowns because slights and insults often turn deadly. They are people who revere excellence and strive to achieve it in all things. Even members of the servant caste have been elevated to paragons, usually posthumously in recognition of remarkable service. Okay, interesting. The proving. Velos Astrendum in the 23rd year of the reign of the king. Ragnan Idukin, an old man of the servant caste, was accused of stealing a sapphire ring from his employer, Lord Dace. The servant was stripped of his position, he and his family thrown to the streets, and soon after the servant died. The son of the disgraced servant challenged Lord Dace to a proving, declaring that his father had been the victim of a cruel injustice and the ancestors would bear him witness. Lord Dace had no choice but to accept. On the sacred stone of the proving ground, the nobleman faced the servant boy. Lord Dace carried a sword crafted from his own hand and was clad in his great-grandfather's armor. The servant boy had neither armor nor weapon. When the battle began, the boy fought like a whole pack of angry deep stalkers, flinging himself upon the startled lord, wrenching the sword from his hand, and prying at his armor with bare fingers. The boy knocked Lord Dace to the ground and beat him until the lord begged for mercy. The boy and his family were reinstated to their place in the Dace household, and the virtue of the boy's father was not questioned again. The ancestors had spoken, and no one would question their word. Cool. Interesting. Interesting. Proving master.
Your Highness, it is an honor to have you here. Have you come to watch these brave warriors do battle in your honor?
No, I've come to fight. Wouldn't miss it. I may watch a round or two. I've come to fight. Wouldn't miss it. Not right now. I kind of want to fight. Let's fight.
Your Highness, this proving is in your honor.
Then honor her by doing as she says. Lady Idukin will fight in this proving.
All will see my glory. I just need a good workout before tomorrow's battle. Never mind, perhaps it was a bad idea. I will honor today's warriors by testing their skills.
Of course, it is well within your rights. Men and women of Orzammar, we have a late entry to these provings, held on the eve of battle for the honor of House Idukin. I give you the Lady Idukin herself!
Awesome.
Are you ready for your first match?
I'm ready.
And let us begin!
Let's see how this goes.
Glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Idukin.
This is so cool.
Lady Idukin will fight Alair Bimo, youngest son of Lord Bimo.
Bimo.
Honor me with this match.
You seem scummy as fuck. Be on your guard. I'll honor you upside the head, save it, and bite. The honor is mine. The honor is mine.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Okay. You are in combat situation, mastery of the battlefield is important. Zoom out, scroll backward in combat to gain better view of your situation. You can also pause for tactical preparation by pressing space. To attack an enemy, simply right click on them. To use a talent, left click on it in your quick bar to use it against your current target. Okay.
Something is coming. I'll get on it. Got it. All right, all right.
Come on. We'll get him.
Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now's better than later. I'll get on it.
And we're good. Look at that, I won! Sorry, dude. Goodness, and we're back here.
That was quite a fight. Alair Bimo is no slouch with that hammer. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Who's my next opponent? Yes, I'll tear her apart. I could use a rest first. Who's my next opponent?
Adal Helmi, another female warrior and a tenacious fighter.
It will be an interesting fight.
Excellent. Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Iduken.
Here we go again!
Lady Iduken will fight Adal Helmi, eldest daughter of Lady Helmi.
You are my inspiration, Your Highness, and to all of us who follow your example and live by the sword.
Thank you. I'm gonna slaughter you. No, thank you.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Come on. Come on. Hit her.
Now's better than later.
Come on.
I'll get on it. Got it.
Hit her. Come on.
Now's better than later.
She's pretty good.
Now's better than later. All right, all right.
Come on. Come on. We almost got her down. One more. There we are. I earned some more XP too.
Winner is Lady Iduken.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. She was pretty hard though, so I'm feeling that the next one we might not win.
Last time we had two female warriors of such skill. Sir Blackstone is your next opponent. Are you ready to face him?
What can you tell me about Sir Blackstone?
One of the best of the warrior caste. He achieved glory in close combat assault in the deep roads.
I need to rest. I'll return. I'm ready to fight.
Let us begin.
I don't think this one's gonna do very well for me.
Fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Iduken.
Hopefully this is the last fight.
Fight Sir Blackstone, Deep Road squad leader of the warrior caste.
This is your education, child. Try to learn as you bleed.
Old men don't frighten me. I'll make you eat those words. I will.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Okay.
Now's better than later.
Come on. You got me there.
Now's better than later.
Get him. There we are, baby. Got him on his back. Come on. Come on, we got this girl. Come on.
On your guard, Rich! Push them back!
There we are. Look at that. We got him.
The winner is Lady Iduken.
I can't believe we got him. That was pretty cool.
Well done. You have proven that even the best of the warrior caste cannot match a noble Iduken. Franlin Ivo is your final opponent. He too has had many victories today. Are you ready to face him, or will you rest first?
What can you tell me about him?
He is a decorated fighter who prefers unusual weapons and rarely fights with the same techniques twice.
House Ivo is relatively inconsequential, but Franlin may change that. He's expected to take a full command of his own soon.
Interesting. Well, let me fight this Franlin Ivo.
Very good. This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Iduken. It is down to just 2 warriors, with backbones of stone and wills of iron. They have defeated all others this day. Lady Iduken will fight Franlin Ivo.
Hi, man.
Son of Lord Ivo.
You fight well. I wish you glory today and glory tomorrow.
May you be a stone. Glory is for the one who can take it. Shut up and fight already. May you be a stone.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. The victor is champion. Fight!
Now's better than later.
Oh, I've been stunned!
Show them no mercy. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
There we are.
Alright, alright.
Come on, we got him.
I'll get on it.
Come on, how did we miss that? Come on.
Now's better than later. Got it.
We're so close.
You have no skill, only desperation!
Come on.
Got it.
Come on.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Alright, alright.
Come on.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Come on.
Take that!
There we are. We got him. Yeah.
The winner is Lady Iduken.
Well, look at that. We won the proving.
Congratulations. Franlin Ivo is as fierce a competitor as I've ever seen. You vanquished every warrior of note in today's proving. The ceremonial helm, commissioned by your father for today's winner, is yours.
Ooh, thank you. Of course, it's mine. Send it to Franlin Ivo. He fought bravely. I have no need of such trinkets. Since I am a warrior and I am supposed to be trying to be honorable, I'll send it to Franlin Ivo. He fought bravely.
The people will remember your honor and generosity for all time.
Cool. Is there anything else here that I needed to look at? Lesser
Good
noble.
showing there. Good showing there, my lady. Your opponents will be licking their wounds all eve.
Well, awesome.
I'm at your service.
Okay, nothing else.
My
Royal
lady?
escort. Escort. I'm ready to leave. Why don't you take a break? Tell the guards to be ready, Grom. I want to leave. I'm ready to leave.
Your wish is our command.
It's time for the feast. The feast. I need to go to the feast. I need to help Father. was cool. We won that. I can't believe we won that, but we did. Okay, let's go help out Father.
Now's better.
Royal Palace. Was it this way? I think it was this way.
I am at your service.
Okay, no, that's
I
Father's
am at your
room.
service.
Is it this way then? Royal
I am at your
Guard.
service.
Trion's room. Oh yeah, okay, this is the wrong way. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Okay, it's back this way. Ah, here. This one. Throne room. Let's go in.
Look, the Grey Wardens are here.
Grey Wardens?
Must be more than a standard mission. The Wardens only go where the Darkspawn are the greatest threat.
Okay.
Many thanks for your willingness to hear me out, my lady. I wish to speak to you of a matter most urgent.
And what is it? Grom, how much time do I have? I'm sorry, but I can't spare this time. Of course, Lord Dace.
There is a vote coming before the Assembly next week. And a word from you could go a long way towards helping our cause.
The answer is no. I don't play. I don't play politics. You know, I don't do favors, Lord Dace. Is this going to be a bribe or blackmail? What cause?
The vote concerns
I want to know what
the
cause.
status of the so-called surface caste. Lost to the stone, air-touched, and so forth. Centuries ago, narrow-minded men declared that any dwarf who left to live on the surface forfeited his caste, and his house if noble. That he was, in essence, no longer a dwarf. I seek only to remedy an injustice, to retie the bonds of anyone who can trace himself to one of the noble houses wherever he may live. Please, agree to speak for this noble cause.
Am I so interested in this particular cause?
Those on the surface are our lifeline. They facilitate trade with the surface. They're honorable and, let's be honest. I don't care a whit for those who have wandered from the stone. My wife, however, is a gem of a different color.
Okay.
She has a cousin, a useless sort, but she's quite fond of him. He joined a speculative venture to the surface, hoping to make his fortune, and went bust. Now he wishes to come home, but he cannot, for he has no house and would be casteless. For my wife's sake, I take up his cause. Will you lend me your voice?
What do you need me to do?
When your father presents you to the noble houses, I will ask for your opinion on the matter. You have merely to say that you feel our surface brothers should be returned their noble rights. What could be more simple?
Interesting. Okay, cool. Good to know. Noble.
You know your name has been mentioned in the assembly.
Yes, I've heard.
Congratulations on being named commander, my lady.
You're a fool.
May the Paragons watch over your command.
Duncan, Grey Warden. Grey Warden. Noble, Royal Guard. Okay, let's talk to Duncan really quick.
Greetings, my lady Idukan. It is an honor to meet you at last.
Lovely to meet you. I've met you once a lifetime ago. In another life, actually. The honor's mine, Warden. At last, have you been waiting for me?
Not as such, but your father never misses a chance to boast of your skill and bravery. He says
Ooh,
you
awesome.
may be the most skilled warrior in all of House Idukan.
My father does me a great honor. We shall see what happens tomorrow. My father exaggerates. There's no may about it. I am the best. My father does me a great honor.
I have no doubt it is deserved. We need more Grey Wardens like you, and quickly. Even as the Darkspawn weaken here in Orzammar, they are stirring on the surface. A blight has begun. Soon the fight must go beyond the deep roads, lest the Darkspawn threaten all the world.
Wonder if Father would allow me to join. I do not know much as I should about the Grey Wardens. Good, let them leave our city and pester the humans. Wonder if Father would allow me to join you.
Alas, I do not think he would take kindly to that suggestion. As the child of the king and heir after Lord Treon, your place is here.
Yes, I belong with my father and brothers who don't know as much as I should about the Grey Wardens. I would like nothing more than to be a Grey Warden.
You know of our dedication to destroying the Darkspawn, our frontline presence during a blight. What else would you know?
Are there many of my people in the Grey Wardens? What does joining entail? Could I join the Grey Wardens and stay in Orzammar? Are there many of my people in the Grey Wardens?
Over the centuries, many dwarves have made names for themselves in our order. These days, however, there are fewer dwarves and thus even fewer dwarven Grey Wardens. A pity, since dwarven warriors have the most experience fighting Darkspawn.
Which makes sense. What does joining entail?
Being a Grey Warden means abandoning all ties to your old life. It means dedicating yourself to destroying the Darkspawn.
Can I join the Grey Wardens and stay in Orzammar?
I'm afraid not. Grey Wardens go where they're needed most. Right now, that is on the surface at the ruins of Ostagar, where the human king gathers his armies to face the Blight.
I do can. Orzammar needs me here.
And it is a good thing that you have other paths before you. Some are not so lucky. I wish you luck in the deep roads tomorrow. Show the Darkspawn the might of your people.
Why, thank you, Duncan. I got another codex entry. Good lord, a lot of codex entries. Jesus. What do you want?
Your mother would melt the stone if she knew what you just did.
Excuse me?
Lord Dace is playing you false. Go ahead, be his puppet. Your first command will be marked by every major house turning their back on you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
If you play in the games of the Assembly, make sure you know the motivations of the players. Last spring, a guild from the Merchant caste invested heavily in an expedition with a guild from the surface. Lord Dace backed the Merchant Guild, pouring a great deal of money into the venture. The expedition was a disaster.
So this Lord Dace plays to recover his losses.
Clever child. Lord Dace lost a great deal of money and prestige. The Surface Guild has no way to repay the investment, but it does have several leading members who are descended from noble houses. House Helmi, Bimo, Dukin.
If the surface dwellers return to their noble houses...
You begin to see the whole picture. Your house and mine would be forced to pay the Surfacers' kin debts. It would be a great victory for Lord Dace.
Seems I need to have a talk with Lord Dace. Fine, let Lord Dace think he fooled me. Alright, Lord Dace dies for this. Standing up for the Surfacers is the right thing to do. I think it's the right thing to do.
The Surface caste gave up their noble ties willingly, generations ago. Will you humiliate your house and your father for them?
Sometimes the first step to doing something good is the hardest. And sometimes it pisses a lot of people off. And in all honesty, yes.
Do what you will then.
I'm already
It's
not
your
popular
honor
with
that
my
hangs in
brother.
the balance.
What more can you do to me? I think you guys forget what honor actually is here. It's not about politics. But good on you all for trying.
You return. Were my instructions unclear?
Eat the food on the table. I will in a second. I should kill you where you stand. I've spoken to Lady Helmi.
And what did she have to say?
She said my house would suffer from your plan. She said enough.
I see. Some preposterous story, I'm sure.
I think you're both lying to me, not that I give a flying fuck. Your plan would have forced my house to pay surface debts.
I suppose it could. I mean, well, it's the spirit of the law that's important, right? Our poor, disenfranchised service brothers. Well played, Your Highness. Welcome to Assembly Politics. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Not so fast.
You've won. Don't be stupid about it.
You forget who you're speaking to. This is the guest of honor and child of the first house of Orzammar.
For now, we shall see what the future holds. Trian's grasp on the throne is in no way certain, and much can happen before then. Now let me be.
Fine, go.
You haven't made a friend here today.
Y'all are so fucking picky. Lordy Lou. Damn, y'all are babies. Well, I'm on the table, but I cannot eat anything. Is that a fucking nug? They have a goddamn nug on the table. They're eating nugs. Oh my god. That poor creature. Holy shit. They fucking roast nug. They have roast nug on the table, and I have no goddamn clue what else is on the table. What is here? Let's see. Some sort of cheese, and I don't know what the pink stuff is. I'm assuming it's roast nug. I'm just gonna say it. It's probably roast nug. Well, guard, I came from behind me, so what's over here? Exactly. Ooh, book. Lore! Give me the lore.
Got it.
Orzammar's History, Part 2. I will look at that in a second. Okay, insufficient skill. Oh, is this the kitchens? Cook. Servant.
You look radiant today, my lady.
It is good to see you, my lady. I am at your service, my lady.
Mm-hmm. Okay, leather helm. I'll take it all. Cook.
Your Highness, what a surprise. I apologize if we are in your way.
No, I guess farming really wouldn't be a thing underground, would it? Also, Metla, hi! Thank you guys for joining chat, by the way. And yeah, I mean, they would probably eat whatever they needed to eat to survive. It makes sense, but also, it's a fucking roast nug! I can't help it! Oh god. What am I looking at? I want Codex, because it's building up and it's scaring me. Okay, ignore the area map. Mr. Vinland, hi! Someone tried growing rocks but gave up waiting for them to sprout when they died of natural causes. Oh, that's good. How are you guys? The cast visitors to Orzammar should keep in mind that hierarchies of Dwarven society are much more complex than our own. It is easy to gravely insult a man simply by mistaking his position, since it can lead to unnecessary loss of life and limbs. I will attempt to mitigate the danger for my fellow travelers. The society of Orzammar is divided into nobles, warriors, smiths, artisans, miners, merchants, and servants. Now you are undoubtedly saying to yourself, we have all these divisions among our own people. This is a dangerous misconception. Certainly we do have nobility, artisans, merchants, and these positions are largely inherited from our parents. However, the younger children of noblemen often choose to be artisans or soldiers. The son of merchants may join the army or become servants or apprentice themselves to craftsmen. This is all freely chosen, limited perhaps by the circumstances of birth, but still chosen. What is a matter of choice for most human folk is dictated entirely by birth for dwarves. No one may become a smith who was not born to smith caste parents. A servant who marries a noblewoman will never be a noble himself, and although his daughters would be nobles, his sons would be servants, for daughters inherit the caste of their mother, while sons inherit the caste of their father. That's interesting. I'm pretty good. I'm playing one of my favorite games, one of the first games I've ever played, so I'm very happy. Also, it's great to see you. It's been so long. You've been missed. Orzammar History, Chapter 2. We are losing the war against the Darkspawn slowly, a few men at a time, but losing all the same. The warrior caste was dwindling with each generation as more able-bodied men perished in their prime without fathering sons. With each generation, more of the deep road had to be sealed. More taigas lost forever. The kings of Orzammar watched and wondered how long it would be until nothing remained of our people but the memories. And the Paragon Caradon arose from the smith cast with a new weapon, golems, giant soldiers of living stone and metal. Each one was an army. With Paragon's golems, we began to retake the lands we had lost. For a while there was hope that final victory was coming. But at the height of the war, Paragon Caradon disappeared, and with him the means to make golems. Several forays were made into the deep roast to search for the Paragon, but nothing was ever found. Over time, the golems we had were damaged beyond repair, and we began our slide once again toward extinction. That's fucking scary. Oh, awesome! The First Blight had, Grey Wardens, the First Blight had already raged for 90 years. The world was in chaos. A god has risen, twisted, and corrupted. The remaining gods of Tevinter were silent, withdrawn. What writing we have recovered from these times is full with despair, for everyone believed, from the greatest archons to the lowest slaves, that the world was coming to an end. At Weishaupt's fortress in the desolate Anderfels, a meeting transpired. Soldiers of the Imperium, seasoned veterans who had known nothing their entire lifetimes except hopeless war, came together. When they left Weishaupt, they had renounced their oaths to the Imperium. They were soldiers no longer, they were the Grey Wardens. The Wardens began an aggressive campaign against the Blight, striking back against the Darkspawn, reclaiming lands given for the lost, up for the lost. The Blight was far from over, but their victories brought notice, and soon they received aid from every nation in Thedas. They grew in number as well as reputation. Finally, in the year 992 of the Tevinter Imperium, upon the Silent Plains, they met the Archdemon Dumat in battle. A third of all the armies of northern Thedas were lost to the fighting, but Dumat fell, and the Darkspawn fled back underground. Even that was not the end. The Imperium once revered seven gods: Dumat, Zazikal, Thoth, Andorol, Razikal, Usakan, and Earthmail. Four have risen as archdemons. The Grey Wardens have kept watch through the ages, well aware that peace is fleeting and that their war continues until the last of the dragon gods is gone. That's an interesting piece. How are you finding Dragon Age 2? The Blights, my dear Annika. I would not worry about the assembly. Let the nobles sit together and argue over whose house owns the grandest Tig. It keeps them from panicking, which they would surely do otherwise, and prevents them from making a great nuisance of themselves. War is the business of warriors. I would say that the enemy's strategy seems to be changing, but they never appeared to have a strategy before, beyond destroying everything in their path. For weeks their numbers appeared to be dwindling. There was talk that perhaps we were getting close to wiping them out. We could not have been more wrong, for today we came upon the body of their main force. I cannot give words to it, Annika. I have never before seen so much death in one place. There were darkspawn beyond counting, and at the heart of the throng a great beast, as tall as the palace of Orzammar with the breath of fire. The paragon of darkspawn, perhaps, for they seemed to pay it deference. They were leaving, marching toward the mine shafts which led to the surface, but I knew when I beheld them that once they had devoured what lies above us, they will be back. From the letters of Paragon Dugan. Interesting. Yeah, I gotta say, Dragon Age 2 is something. It could have been I gotta say it. It could have been a better game if it hadn't have been so fucking rushed the way it had been, but you know, it is what it is. It's still a good game in its own right, I guess.
Prosperity to our houses.
Will we really turn our back on our brothers and a potential fortune in cheap labor because of a political technicality?
Denial of the traditions of our people does not qualify as a political technicality. There is more to life than monetary gains, my lords Bimo and Mino. The Assembly of Kal Sharrak will respect the rule of Orzammar, or they will rot and die alone, surrounded by enemies.
Yes, my king.
But look, we have company to spare us further wrangling. Atrast Vala, my sweet daughter.
Hi, Dad!
How fine you look in your grandmother's armor. I hear you were declared champion of the Provings. I suppose you were never one to sit by when something exciting was going on. Are you ready to be presented to the heads of the noble houses?
Yeah, that is definitely a big difference in how long it took them to make one game versus the other game. If only they'd had a lot more time to make Dragon Age 2. That would have been fucking amazing. It's kind of sad if you think about it. Well, if I must. Is this all really necessary? Of course, Father.
So dutiful.
I'll be the good girl.
Very well.
For
Let us
once.
begin. Lords, ladies, grant me a moment of your time. We are here today so I may present to you my second eldest child, blessed by the stone and born of the blood that ran in the veins of the Paragon Idukan. Who would pose a question to the prospective commander? Who seeks to know the prospect better? No? Very well then. The ritual is complete. I give you Orzammar's next commander.
Woohoo! I'm the next commander! I wonder how long that'll last.
The commander will lead part of a mission to strike a great blow to the Darkspawn. Not only does this recover access to some of our most important mines, but it also allows our honored guest Duncan, head of Ferelden's Grey Wardens, to strike far into the deep roads.
Thank you, King Endrin. While the Darkspawn seem to withdraw, it is only because they are massing on the surface. This could mean a blight, and my men and I will discover the truth.
We are honored to have you with us, my friend. Now, feast, drink, and celebrate, for the morning brings battle! As for you, my new commander, find your brother Trian and send him to me. He may be watching the provings, or getting some rest in his rooms.
Nah, I'll keep my healthy dose of suspicion. It's kept me alive in many a game for a reason. I've actually never played Dragon Age 2 DLC, but since I'm going to be playing the whole Dragon Age series, it's on the list, and I'm so fucking excited. Of course, Father, what do you want with Trian? Can't you send a servant? Can't you send a servant, Dad? I don't want to go talk to my brother. He's a dick.
Don't question everything. Just go for the ancestors' sake.
I didn't question everything, you fucking bastard. I was being good. Fine, I'll go look for my fucking jackass of a brother. Before I do so, let's waste some time. Okay, we are back to a ton of stuff. Darkspawn. The surfacers claim the first Darkspawn fell from heaven. They spin tales of magic and sin, but the children of the stone know better. The Darkspawn rose out of the earth, where it was in the deep roads they first appeared, creatures in our own likeness, armed and armored, but with no more intelligence than Tezpadam, bestial and savage. At first they were few, easily hunted and slain by our warriors, but in the recesses of the deep roads they grew in numbers and in courage. Our distant taigas came under attack, and now it was the army, not a few warriors, but being sent to deal with the creatures. Victories still came easily, though, and we thought the threat would soon be over. We were wrong. Yeah, we were very wrong. Nah, I don't have no chill. There ain't no chill in my body at all, trust me. Controls, characters. Duncan, men and women from every race. Oh my god, I cannot speak. Ugh. Every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings, the Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevailed. Like many others, Duncan gave up his family name when he joined the ranks of the Wardens. As symbolic gesture of cutting ties, he might say this was a convenience in his case. However, his mother was from the Anderfels, his father from Deventer. His childhood was spent in the Free Marches and Orlais. His people were everywhere and his homeland was nowhere. He was given the almost impossible task of leading the Wardens in Ferelden, a kingdom that had thrown the order Thrown the order out for 200 years earlier, facing local suspicion and hostility, he set about finding recruits. I think Duncan is a fucking amazing man. I feel bad for him. King Aerodin, I Dukin. Denial of the tradition of our people does not qualify as a political technicality. Okay. Endrin of House Idukin traces ancestry back to the Paragon. Idukin, the greatest warrior of Orzamar's history, who beat back the Darkspawn hordes in the First Blight, the second son of the king of Ansgar. Idukin became heir after his elder brother died, and improving the most respected king in 4 generations, he restored contact with Cal Sarth? Whatever. The only other remaining city of the once vast Dwarven Empire, which has been lost during the First Blight. Okay. Controls, area map, combat basics, locked items, and markshots. Okay, we're good. Let's go. This way, this way. This is where our dear brother's room is. Let's go see him. He's a jerk. Oh look, Trian's room is open now. I'm gonna steal from it. Hey bro, you got anything I can take with me? Anything good? Don't mind me while I try and loot something from you. Anything? Oh, look, a chest. Gosh darn it. I need to learn a lockpicking skill. That would do me good. Prince Trian.
So you are a commander now, in name at least. Shouldn't you be attending our king father?
I don't want to hear it. Father wants to see you, Trian.
Of course he does. We must discuss strategy before tomorrow's battle. Balin, stay here and stroke the new commander's conceit if you like. But then get to bed.
All day I've put up with that. He can really grate on the nerves.
Yeah, no shit, he can. I didn't even know there was an unofficial patch. I agree, I'm just waiting for the right time to get rid of him. Well, he's our elder brother, I suppose he is right. I agree.
And what I'm going to tell you next won't make you any more fond of him.
Oh, goody. What are you talking about?
Trian has begun to move against you. I never thought his much-proclaimed honor would allow him to actually act on his jealousy. Big sister, Trian is going to try to kill you.
Oh, wow, I didn't even know that. He recognizes I'm a threat. Good. Seems a little far-fetched. How do you know?
I overheard him giving orders to some of his men, and I was shocked. Then it began to make sense. Trian's decided you're a threat to his taking the throne. Maybe he's right.
And maybe you're setting me up for failure here. I don't trust you. I don't trust my other brother either. And dear old dad's probably gonna die soon, so... Hey! I'm full of suspicions. True Trian's a pompous ass and everyone likes you better. I'm not the heir. He is. How am I a threat to Trian? How am I a threat to Trian? He's gonna get the throne anyway.
Coming, in the eyes of the people and the Assembly. Trian's the named prince, but only the Assembly can proclaim a king.
Okay, that's a good point. I forgot about that already.
Assembly to ignore the king's choice, but it does happen.
The founder of House Bimo became a paragon and king in one move from the Assembly, and he was a commoner.
That was an extraordinary case, but at least a half-dozen times the Assembly named a lesser family member, or even someone from another house, as king. Twice, it was a woman.
So Trian thinks the Assembly would prefer me. Well, I would make a good ruler enough. I won't listen to this. So Trian thinks the Assembly would prefer me.
Look at it from his perspective. You're more personable than he's ever been. You entered the provings held in your own honor just for glory and to please the crowds. If you win glory against the Darkspawn tomorrow, it will only strengthen the case for you as the next heir. Trian's father will replace him on the spot. If not, the Assembly will surely turn against him when Father dies. You know his pride will never allow him to step aside.
What's your angle on this?
It seems Trian has shown that brothers can't always be trusted. I am next in line. If Trian succeeds in his plot against you, how long do you think I'll live?
True, true. Grom, what do you say?
Permission to speak freely?
Of course, my friend.
Trian would make a terrible king, but no one wants to say it. He has just enough backing in the Assembly to make it ugly when your father dies, but not enough to become king. Killing him now makes your house stronger and saves a great deal of bloodshed later.
We'll wait, see what Trian does.
Very well. I'll keep my eyes open. I don't want to lose my dearest sister.
Better to know of a threat and be prepared than to not know of a threat. But I don't think I could make a move and kill him, because then that'll backfire on my ass, and I'll look like the bad guy, and he'll step in and take everything. I don't trust him, just like I don't trust Trian. Everybody's in it for themselves. This is all politics, and I hate politics so much. Trian won't do anything stupid. At least I don't think so.
But my heart says this will end badly. I'm taking your place as father's second, so I'll be at hand tomorrow. For now, try to get some sleep.
May the Paragon smile down on you.
Okie doke. We're already into political intrigue. Awesome.
Trian and his men will clear the way for the Grey Wardens to descend into the easternmost caverns. Those caverns are still infested by the worst of the Darkspawn. We cannot risk our own troops in there.
Understood, Lord Haramond. We should be able to sense the Darkspawn and avoid them once the way is open.
May the Paragons favor you, and the stone catch you if you fall.
Come then! Glory awaits!
Balin, you and your men will second the king, clearing the main road.
Don't you think it looks a little cowardly to allow these humans to take our place where the fighting is thickest?
Are you questioning the battle plan?
Of course not. I'm sure your caution is for the glory of us all.
Enough, Balin. Take your men and make ready. Haramond and I need to have words with your sibling.
Good luck, my sister.
He didn't look too happy about that.
Special mission for you.
In the eastern deep roads, there is a secret door carved into the stone.
The door leads to a Taig, abandoned long ago by your ancestors. The Darkspawn have made it impossible to reach it.
My father believed that the shield of the Paragon Aidukan remains in that Taig, under the stones of the central room. Reclaim the shield, and glory will be yours.
What else is in the thing? The Taig, not the thing. Honestly, I'm supposed to do this alone. That's my question.
As always, Gorham will accompany you, and we've sent scouts ahead. One of the scouts will meet you at the first crossroads you come to. The second will be further in. When you get to the door, use your signet ring to open it. Questions?
Meet the scouts, find the door, grab the shield, got it.
Very good. The crossroads where you meet the first scout will be the rendezvous point. There you can present the shield to the lords, and demonstrate the strength of Aidukan.
May the ancestors watch over you, my child.
I feel like this is a bit of a setup, but okay, we're gonna go and see what's going on here. Okay. Where does this go exactly? What is this exactly? It's a charm. It's not like a ring or a necklace or a belt, so I guess I can't wear it. Oh well, I bought it. It's mine. So what? Characters, cultural history. Deep roads. There isn't a dwarf alive who remembers the deep roads as they once were. They were the network of tunnels that joined the ties together. To be honest, it isn't even right to give them such a simple term as tunnels. They were works of art with centuries of planning demonstrated in the geometry of their walls, with the statues of the paragons that watch over travelers, with the flow of lava that keeps the deep roads lit and warm. The cloud gazers up on the surface talk of the Imperial Highway, built by the magisters of old, a raised walkway that crossed thousands of miles, something that could only have been built by magic. Perhaps it is comparable to the deep roads, although we dwarves didn't need magic. I suppose it doesn't matter anymore. The Darkspawn rule the deep roads now. When Orzammar sealed off the entrance to the deep roads, abandoning everything that lay out there, we handed over the kingdom that was to those black bastards forever. To think that there were genlocks crawling over Bomar now, tearing down our statues and defiling our greatest works. Corruption covers everything we built out there. Every dwarf who goes out and comes back says it gets worse with each passing year, the foulness spreading a little further. And the cloud gazers think the darkspawn are gone just because they aren't spilling out into the surface. One day when Orzammar is gone for good, they'll find out differently. Those darkspawn won't have anywhere else to go but up, and they'll do it. The surface folk will have themselves a blight that will never end. That's terrifying. Characters. Lord Pyrrol Harrowmont. No one is born with rights to the throne. The sitting king may recommend a successor, but the assembly ultimately decides who will rule. House Harrowmont is one of the oldest noble houses, as old as Orzammar itself. Endrin's most trusted advisor, Harrowmont is well known for being able to administer, and the author of many compromises in the ever-warring assembly. Cool. Okay. Still don't trust him. Okay, Glamour Charm is a crafting ingredient. Thank you for that. Going this way. This. God, that's cool. That scared me, in all honesty. Okay,
As
go.
you say.
All right, all right.
Okay, that's dead. Good, good. Is it gonna give me anything? My codex has been updated. Lyrium potion, take it. Forgot there were spiders in this game. Oh.
I've got your back!
Come on. There we are. Okay, I don't see anything else. Okay, I got some money.
All right, all right.
Some corpse. Stop whining. Dwarf corpse. Ooh, some arrows. I'll take that just in case. Random person's head on a spike. Cool, cool. Okay, stuff over here. Let's keep going. Okay, what's around this bend? I don't know. A person.
You made it, Commander.
A scout.
Did
Okay.
you run afoul of any darkspawn?
Yes. Let's move.
As you say, onward then.
Shouldn't be dawdling, I say as I wander around like a dum-dum. So what is over here exactly? Why is this here? I triggered a trap.
Now's better than later.
You're gonna regret this!
Okay, so he's caught in the trap.
Tell me what to do.
Yes!
Is it time to kill something?
Knock him down.
You'll get no mercy from me!
Okay, good. Yes, this party does need more shield bashes, in my opinion, as well. Oh, looky! I got loot.
We should hurry.
Oh, fudge. Well, would one of them happen to have the elf root, Celerium, trap? I know how to use those, thank you. Kinda sucks I can't open that chest. I really wish I could. Okay, I came from there. Let's go here. What is this way? Another scout?
You're here. I thought the Darkspawn had got you for sure.
I'm not that
I'll
easy
make
to
sure I'm
kill. Why
behind
does
you
everybody
if it's
assume
sworn.
that?
We want the tunnel ahead, but there are Darkspawn tracks all over it. Be careful.
Have you seen the tying door
I
yet?
haven't ventured more than 100 yards ahead for fear of alerting other Darkspawn. I'll follow your lead, Commander.
Okay, now we're a group of 4. Good. Okay, we're not gonna go that way. We're gonna go... You come from this way? No. Okay, and that's blocked off this way. Okay, let's go fight some more Darkspawn, shall we? Ranked creatures, the name of particular challenging opponents, are displayed in different colors to draw attention to the significant threat they represent. Opponents with yellow names are more challenging and aggressive than average orange. Orange names represent extremely powerful enemies capable of threatening a full party of adventurers by themselves. So I need to go after the orange motherfucker first. Okay, you're yellow. You're regular. Genlock. Okay. Okay, you buddy. Okay, everybody's here.
Tell me what to do. For battle!
All right.
Taste steel!
Come on.
Can I get you a ladder and get off my back?
Come on. Okay, instantly restore some of the user's health. go over here.
Get off my back. What is your command?
Oh, he fell. How do I heal these guys, or do I just not heal them? Use, inspect, destroy. This dude's fine.
Tell me what to do.
Okay, you are gonna do that to him.
Got it.
Okay.
Ready for orders.
You can go over here and help this dude.
I'm on.
Okay, he's dead. Okay, we're good. I didn't do as horribly as I thought I would.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Take that, thank you. Take that, thank you. What does he have? Moolah. Okay, and what's in here?
Now's better than later.
Damn it, I want to open the fucking chest! Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I want to open the chest. Okay, why are these guys dead?
Beat us to the door.
Yeah, it does look like somebody beat us to the door.
This Darkspawn body is still fresh. Whoever opened the door is most likely still in there.
Be prepared to kill anything that moves. They kill the Darkspawn. They may be allies. They have to have ID consignet to get in. And let's make sure they don't find the shield. They had to have an ID consignet ring to get in.
It could have been stolen. Recently, or generations back.
Or it could be an ambitious cousin out for his own glory.
Aha. We'll see you soon enough.
Understood. Let's move, men.
Scout, Rogue, you're coming with me. We're going back over here for just a second. I'm gonna see if you can open this fucking chest for me.
Going.
Ooh, yay! Darkspawn dagger. Achievement unlocked. Lockpicker. Pardon me, guys, while I go run back and fucking open that other chest, because it's gonna bother me if I don't. Thank you for telling me that, Mr. Vinland. This way. And over here. Dwarven armored gloves. Take all. Thank you. Okay, now let's head back. Wrong thing. Wrong way. Good point there. You make a very good point there. Okay, let's keep going. I have a very bad feeling that it's probably one of my brothers, or both of my brothers. You know, they just seem very, suspicious. Okay, this way. Okay, this is a dwarf corpse. Novus Hail Rune. Novance, whatever. I'm not a terrible sister. If we live in a society where politics is like pinnacle and every noble person is out for themselves and my brother's a big old dick, I don't particularly trust him. I want to trust him, but you know.
Turns out the shield isn't quite as easy
My
to
dude,
retrieve as
your
I was led to
nose.
believe.
You could drink water with that
I
fucking
wager you know
thing.
where it is,
God damn, you got a
Maybe
fucking
you tell me
beak.
where it is, and I don't let my boys have a go at you before I kill you.
The shield's a metaphor. It's in all of us. Shield's onto the floor of the main room. Who are you? How did you get in here? Who are you? How did you get in here? That would be the best question.
I'm your better, that's who. And as to how I got in, that's a question you'll have to ask the stone after I butcher you. Now where's the shield?
The shield's a metaphor. It's in all of us.
Oh, she's a funny one. Just
yep.
Needed. Now kill these idiots.
Aye, goody. Gum, da-da-dum. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Dirty fighting. Stealth.
I'm ready. That's for how's that do?
Okay.
Glory. I'm here. Yeah. Barely a challenge.
Okay, you need to get away from the fray. He's in a trap.
Show them no.
You need to pay attention to one of these guys so you can go after him.
Take that.
Okay, inventory. Okay, and I think that's good enough for now.
I'll get on it.
Okay, and yeah, you're doing this guy.
Attack! I'm ready.
Let's see what you're made of.
Ancestors guide my arm.
Okay, and you're over here, Grom. Okay, and this dude's almost done.
What is your
Kill
command?
him first. Okay, Grom's going after this dude. We need to go after this guy.
Ready for
Let's
order.
go.
Stone curse duster! Our enemies
Now's better than later.
Wow, okay. They're all dead. Good, good. List of balls. Can I... There we are. A lot of lyrium potions for some reason.
Got it.
Sword and mace. Scale gloves.
Got it.
Spirit shard. Iducan signet ring.
Is that an Iducan signet ring? I guess that's how they got in here.
Yes. It's Trians.
The ring is Trian's. That means he...
Yes, my brother has been sloppy this time. No, this could mean anything.
Or it may be a warning for us to keep our guard up.
Caution is always a good idea.
Agreed. Now perhaps we should find the shield.
Yes, let's find the shield. After I loot all these dead bodies. Because I can sell this shit later. And make a good amount of muns. Okay, you, my dear, are going to open this for me. Please, please. Engraved silver bowl.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Can't open these, can I? No, I don't think so. Yeah, no. Okay, let's look around a little bit more, make sure I caught all the dead bodies and all the loot before I walk away. Like, see, there's a charred corpse right here. He has leather boots. I'll take his leather boots. Thank you, my good dead man. Over here? This one? Okay, in here. I see lyrium.
How do we get the shield?
Look around, there must be a clue.
You two, see if you can spot anything.
Okay.
I'll get on it.
There's an indentation here that seems to match the Iducan signet ring perfectly. Press your signet ring against the indentation. Continue. Continue? Oh, okay. Right click, loot. Yeah, it still does the same thing, do nothing. Okay, what am I missing here? Shouldn't I just be able to loot this? Against the indentation. Oh no. Continue.
It seems some of these tiles are different from the others.
Yes, they are. Kinda, yeah. Ooh, okay. So do I have to have everybody stand on one of them? No, 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 no. Spells and talents, skills, tactics. No, that's not what I wanted. How do I... Okay. Toggle for party selection. Move freely. This one. H makes the party stop moving automatically. Press H again to freeze them. Okay. You go over here. you need to move here. Need you here, and then I need you over here. Okay, and then you.
Now's better than later.
Press the signet ring in. There we are. We got it this time. Continue. We got the shield. Look at that.
That's it. We've got it.
Thank you for that.
Doesn't look like much. The skill of our crafters has come far since then. But still, the shield of Idukan.
It's simple, that's all.
If it helps rally the troops, it's a good thing.
Exactly. Enough talk. Where's the rendezvous point? We should get moving. Enough talk. Where's the rendezvous point?
From, at the crossroads.
To the crossroads.
Look at us! We got the frickin' shield! Look at us go! Woo! How much you want to bet there's somebody out here that's gonna hurt us?
Did you hear that?
Oh, look at that! I told you so! Okay. Where are you? There was a big guy over here somewhere. Gemok. Okay. You can go over here, and then... you can attack him.
Alright, alright!
Okay. 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 There we are.
To battle!
Barely a challenge.
You need to go all the way over here. Okay, and then you can come over and also help with the attacking of this wolf. You, my dude, need to attack this dude.
Taste steel!
Here we are, and
Ready.
Grom needs some help. Okay, so he's dead. We need to start killing these guys, so you go over here. You go over here.
Ready for war.
They won't know what hit them.
Okay, and then you go over this way. Oh, he got caught in trap.
Right away.
Okay, there he is. Okay, you need to go help him. You need to go over
Got
here.
it.
Ancestors guide my arm.
Oh, well, look at that. I think we got them all. Okay. Well, let's see here. Is there any loot to be had? Does not look like it. Oh, nope. I spoke too soon. Blight Wolf. Greater Lyrium Potion. Okay. Let's keep going. We have to head back the way we came. Okay. This way. This way. Why do I have the feeling we're going to have another encounter at some point?
If Trian were really scheming against us, this would be the perfect place for an ambush. We've got the shield, and we're all alone out here.
Keep your wits about you, then.
Of course.
What's that you're muttering about?
Nothing.
Uh-huh. All right, then.
What the fuck just happened? Did somebody just randomly die? That was a lot of gurgling. The hell? Random dramatic noise. Isn't this where I came from? Right? Yeah? Yeah, this is where I came from. What the fuck? I got turned around. Let's try this again. Let's go the proper way this time. This way. This way. Okay, and here we are, and a ton of people are dead. Of course they are.
By the stone, it's Trian.
It must have been a Darkspawn attack. This doesn't look like Darkspawn. No bites, no scratches, no mutilation.
He was betrayed. Be careful, the murderers may still be around.
Someone's coming.
So, Trian got killed. Figures it's the younger brother.
Hurry, Father, before it's too...
I'm gonna get betrayed here, aren't I, by my closest. My second in command, the one I call a friend. He's gonna be a bastard, ain't he? Hi, Dad, I'm sorry. You're not gonna believe me anyway.
Ancestors. What has happened here?
It seems we weren't fast enough. Valand was right.
Balin, you fucking bastard.
My daughter, tell me this isn't what it looks like.
Not, I assure you.
She killed Trian, just like he said she would.
My lady is innocent.
Sir Gorham, your loyalty makes you a useless witness. It falls to others to tell the story. You, Scout, what happened here?
Trian and his men were here early. It seems they'd done battle with the Darkspawn. Lady Iduken came up to them, all friendly-like. But when we got close, she ordered us to attack.
Of course the rogue. Stay silent. I might as well just stay silent.
You are a good and noble man. Did the scout speak the truth?
He did, my lord. It was terrible. Prince Trian didn't stand a chance.
You know, I gave you a fucking helmet, you motherfucker. You're an ass.
Treacherous bastard!
Silence, Gorham! Do you have anything else to say, my daughter?
How can you not see this as a setup? The Assembly loves me and they'll see my innocence. It's Balin, he's behind all this. How can you not see that this is a setup?
I want to believe that. I really do.
Bind her. She will be judged before the Assembly. To Orzammar.
Okay, I am to be screwed over by imbeciles. Great! Thanks, Dad. Glad you don't believe me. Every time you game and level, your character gains new abilities and improves statistics. Left click on the button to your character's portrait to level. I have 3 stuff. One thing in Constitution, another one in Strength. Dexterity. Dodge and coming blows. Or stamina. Okay. New quest, the Exile.
You've got 10 minutes, sir. Orders and all.
Well, glad to know that I've been screwed royally.
Leave us alone, will you please? My lady.
Wait, what? It didn't save? Oh, there's one of these. Sunder arms. Pommel strike. Precision strike. The warrior tries to make each attack count, sacrificing attack speed for a bonus attack, as well as increased chance to score critical hits for as long as this mode is active. Character attempts to hinder a target's ability to fight back rather than going directly for a killing blow. Unless the target passes a physical resistance check, it suffers a penalty to attack for a short time. Let's do that one. Okay, there we are. Okay, what is going on? Game? Hello? Talk to
I would
him.
have come
There we are.
sooner had they allowed it. How are you?
I'm fine, Grom. You?
I could be better. I have bad news, though. The Assembly isn't going to call for you.
Of course they're not.
Balin has taken Trian's place in the Assembly. He introduced a motion to condemn you immediately, and it easily passed.
Why is that not
fully
surprising?
have the Assembly ready to vote on something completely against tradition and justice. He must have been making deals and alliances for months, if not years.
That's not surprising. I'm gonna kill him. I deserve whatever punishment they decide. You have to respect Balin's ability to play the game, so now Balin will be king when my father dies. You have to respect Balin's ability to play the game.
He's more clever than either of us ever thought. Some of the lords, especially Harrowmont, are suspicious of Balin's instant rise to power. They are rallying, but far too slowly.
Of course.
The Assembly has already sentenced both of us.
What's gonna happen to you?
My knighthood will be stripped, my name torn from my family records. But I will be allowed to attempt some sort of life on the surface. Lord Harrowmont moved for a similar exile for you, but Balin's supporters overwhelmed him. You are to be sealed in the deep roads to fight Darkspawn until you are overwhelmed and killed.
The Caras weren't strong enough to kill me themselves.
That may have been Balin's first mistake. Lord Harrowmont gave me access to see you so I could tell you this. Duncan and the Grey Wardens are still in the deep roads, in tunnels connected to those you are to be left in. If you survive long enough to find the Grey Wardens, you may be able to escape with Duncan.
That's all the chance I need.
Our time is up. May the Paragons guide your sword and the stone hold you up.
Same to you, my friend.
I will always be your man, my Lady Iduken.
I'm gonna miss him.
They are ready for you now.
That makes me so sad. I can't believe they stripped him of his name, but I guess it makes sense since he's my...
There is the prisoner, Lord Harrowmont.
Having been found guilty
my
of
buddy.
fratricide by the Assembly of Orzammar, you are hereby sentenced to exile and death. Your name is from this point forward stripped from the records. You are no longer a person, nor a memory. You are to be cast into the deep roads with only sword and shield. Dare to redeem your life by fighting the enemies of Orzammar until your death. Do you have anything to say before the sentence is carried out?
I'm innocent, you call this justice. Balin will destroy you just as he did me. Oh, Balin will destroy you just as he did me.
I understand your anger. You should have been allowed to defend yourself. Had I the power to stop this, I would have. Look me in the eye and tell me you didn't do this. For your father's sake.
I didn't kill Trian.
I believe you. That means Balin planned this from the start.
Yep.
Believe me, I will spend the rest of my days making sure Balin does not profit by his deeds. Your father asked me to give these to you. This sword and shield are of fine dwarven make. Strike a blow at our enemies.
Tell my father I'm innocent.
I will. Open the doors and let the condemned walk through. May the stone accept you when you fall.
You guys are assholes. Well, I'm going to my doom. I'm gonna miss Grom. I already miss Grom. Saving, of course we're saving. There's probably something down here. Like a spider.
All right.
Come on,
so you
kill
can
it.
get off my back.
Kill it. Kill it. There we are. Take that.
Now's better than later.
Greatsword, studded armor. I don't have any shoes. Dagger. Fine dwarven blade. +2 attack. After chewing a deep mushroom, the user gains a small amount of stamina. Spellcasters gain no benefit from deep mushrooms. Okay. Okay. Let's go, I guess. Come on.
This'll be fun.
Come on, keep hitting him.
That's right, come on!
Shit. Come on. Come on. There we are. Leon potion, deep death root extract. Good lord. Requires poison making. Weapons could in this model poison add additional nature damage with each hit and may stun the target. Okay. Of course a trap was triggered. Can I get out of the trap, please? Thank you. Leather gloves. Oops. There we are. Okay, down. Hell's over this way.
All right.
A chest I can't open and a wooden crate.
Got it.
With a darkspawn dagger. Okay. Well, at least I can sell some of this stuff. Okay, let's keep going.
I am prey for no creature! All right. Can I get you a little? Can you get off my back?
Now's better than later. I'll get on it.
Okay, it's dead. Deep Stalker. Of course it's a spider.
Can I get you a ladder?
Damn it, again, really?
All right. On your guard, Link! That's right, come on!
Come on. One more. There we are. Darkspawn corpse, fire arrows. Okay. Deep Stalker, and I've been shot by a spider.
So you can get off my back.
Come on. Kill him.
I'll get on it.
Sorry, am I too quick for you?
There we are. It's dead. Yeah, we could live in peace, but I think they say no. Another darkspawn dagger. Okay, nothing truly important or impressive. Let's go this way. Come here, away from the trap, please. There we are. Come on. There he is. What'd you have? You had some money. Okay. There we are. Kill him.
Now's better than later.
Let's see what you're made of!
Come on. Come on. We got him.
Push that back!
I'll get on it.
There we are. And I got caught in a trap again. Come on. Can I get out, please? Let me go. Let me go. Oh, fuck. Well, hi, buddy boo. Can I not? Can I please?
Now's better than later.
There we are.
Excellent!
And we are done. Dead dwarf, superior dwarven guard armor, gray iron. I'll take that. He's naked now. Fire arrows. Am I not allowed to wear it? There we are. Oh, it requires 20 strength, and I don't have that yet. Damn it. Meh. Hold on, let's look at the map here. Okay, so we have really no way of knowing which way we're supposed to be going. Great. Okay. This way?
By the
Oh, look at that! I made it!
Lady Iduken, what are you doing here alone? Where are your troops?
I am no longer Lady Iduken. I am Lady Iduken no longer. I can't speak.
You have been made to walk the deep roads, then.
You mean you were exiled? What happened?
I do not think matters of dwarven honor are any business of ours. You need not answer, friend.
I was betrayed by my
Lord
brother.
Trian?
No, Balin, Trian is dead.
I see. The brutal intrigue of the dwarven court continues, then. Your father intimated as much. There is no reason for you to walk these deep roads and die for something you did not do. You've already proven yourself both resourceful and skilled, and I would expect nothing less from an Iduken. I've been searching for those with your level of ability. Your exploits in the deep roads set you apart. As leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, I would like to formally invite you to join our order.
I would be honored. I accept. Well, I can't see as I have much choice. If it gets me out of the deep roads, I'm yours.
Then welcome. We leave immediately for Ostagar to join with the human forces facing the Darkspawn hordes led by King Kaelan. Stay close. There are still Darkspawn around every corner. We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korcari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here.
I like how I still don't
must
have
be
shoes.
Stopped here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all
Ah,
the fun.
yes, the Puppy
Not
King,
if
the
I could
Golden
help it, Your
King,
Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after
the man
all.
who dies. A horrible death.
The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Can we skip the introduction? It's been a long trip. I'm no friends of yours, human lord. I'm Missy, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. It's good to see one of the honorable stout folk outside Orzammar.
Leaving Orzammar wasn't my idea, really. How much do you know about dwarves, Your Majesty? You must not have met many members of the noble caste. How much do you know about dwarves, Your Majesty?
I've always wanted to learn more. Perhaps you could enlighten me sometime.
If Your Majesty wishes.
I do. I'll make sure to have the finest dwarven brew brought up from the palace cellars. After we've dealt with the Blight, of course. I've been to Orzammar. King Endrin invited my father to a grand proving long ago. How does Endrin fare these days?
I'm his daughter, and he was fine when last I saw him.
Well, it seems your story may be even more interesting than I suspected. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
We'll see about that. Your welcome means nothing to me, human lord. My god, I could be a real fucking bitch. You're too kind, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realize things weren't going so well. Things were going so well. It sounds like the blight is almost over. You sound very confident of that. I didn't realize things were going so well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
I wouldn't wish for it.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the
You're a big
Grey
dummy.
Wardens
You're gonna
against
get
a
what you wish
painted god.
for.
But I suppose this will have to do. I
Careful
must go
what you
before
wish for,
Lodane
buddy.
sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Doesn't seem to be taking the Darkspawn very seriously.
True. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
You could if you were not such a fool. Now maybe we should move quickly. What would you have him do? You could if you were not such a fool.
You must not speak of the king so. He is overeager, perhaps, but he is also one of the few Grey Warden allies. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
I know what the joining ritual is. A hot meal might be nice first. What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Well, thank you, Duncan. Achievement unlocked, Kinslayer. Good God, a lot of fucking codex entries. And the music is fucking amazing. Holy shit. Archdemon, the Darkness Eternal, they searched for those who had goaded them on, until at last they found their prize, their god, their betrayer. The sleeping dragon Dumont their taint, twisted even the false god, and the whisper awoke at last in pain and horror, and led them to wreak havoc upon all the nations of the world, the first blight. False dragon gods of the Tevinter Imperium lie buried deep within the earth, where they have been imprisoned since the Maker cast them down. No one knows what it is that drives the Darkspawn in their relentless search for the sleeping old gods. Perhaps it is instinct, and as moths will fly into torch flames. Perhaps there is some remnant of desire for vengeance upon the ones who goaded the Magisters to assault heaven. Whatever the reason, when Darkspawn find one of these ancient dragons, it is immediately afflicted by the taint. It awakens twisted and corrupted, and leads the Darkspawn in a full-scale invasion of the land, a blight. Deep Stalker. A fool trusts his eyes, a wise man fears every rock, is a deep stalker. Dwarven saying. Possibly the strangest of all creatures found in the deep roads is the deep stalker. Padam, as the dwarves call them, hunt in packs, generally by burrowing underground, and then striking when their prey is in their midst. Stalkers come in several types. Spitters have venom glands and can spit secretions that slow or injure their prey. Jumpers hurl themselves at their targets, knocking them down and making the kill easier. The most common variety scares its prey, leaving the unfortunate victim helpless against the rest of the pack. Genlock. These are the most common darkspawn in the underground. Stocky and tough, Genlocks are notoriously difficult to kill, even by magic. Alphas. In any group of genlocks, there is usually one who is dominant as the tallest, strongest, and smartest of their kind. Alphas serve as a sort of commander, directing or bullying the others in combat. Ghoul. When the blight does not destroy, what the blight does not destroy, it corrupts. Any creature infected with the darkspawn taint that does not have the good fortune to die outright becomes a ghoul, a twisted shadow of itself. The name originally comes from men, whether human, dwarf, or elven, who become tainted, usually while being held as captive food source by the darkspawn. They would turn cannibal, preying on other captives, slaves to the will of the archdemon, driven mad by pain. During a blight, the corruption of the darkspawn spreads through the wilder areas of Thedas and infects the animals found there. This produces grotesque and enraged bears called berserkern, as well as blight wolves. Fortunately, ghouls rarely survive their corruption for long. Giant spiders. Giant spiders tend to appear in old ruins and other places where the veil has become thin because of the magical disturbances or a great number of deaths. In some places, spirits and demons pass into the world of the living and attempt to take control of living beings, spiders among them. Not all scholars accept this explanation for the presence of these beasts. However, some claim that the thinning veil allows magic to leak from the Fae, tainting such creatures as these spiders to transform into larger and more potent creatures than they ever would become naturally. While such spiders are known to possess powerful poisons and the ability to fling their webs at opponents in combat, studies of them have been fewer and the full range of their abilities are unknown. Cool. Thank God it's only one. The Kakari Wilds. It is said that in the midst of the Black Age, when werewolves stalked the lands of Ferelden in numbers that kept every farmholder indoors and a hound on every doorstep, a powerful Jarl of the Alamari peoples stood and declared that he would put an end to the threat. His Jarling stood on the border of the Dark Forest, on the southern border of the Ferelden Valley, and he claimed that the werewolves used the forest to launch their midnight assaults on humanity. In 20 years, this Jarl led an army of warriors and hounds deep into the forest. In his hunt for the werewolves, he slew not only every wolf he came upon, but also every member of the Cussend wilder folk. Any one of them, he said, could harbor a demon inside, and thus a werewolf in disguise. For 20 years, the forest rang with screams, and the rivers ran red. The tales say that an old Cussend woman found her sons all dead at the Jarl's blade. She pulled one of those very blades from one's son's heart and plunged it into her own chest, cursing the Jarl's name as she did so. Where her blood touched the ground, a mist began to rise, spread and spread until it was everywhere in the forest. The Jarl's army became lost, and it is said that they died there. Others say the wonder still. The ruins of his Jarling stand to this day, filled with the ghosts of women waiting eternally for their husbands to return. The forest of the legend is, of course, the Kakari Wilds. There are many legends about the Great Southern Forest as there are shadows, or so the saying goes. The Cussend wilder folk have made their home there since mankind first came to these lands, and the wildlands spread out as far into the south as anyone has ventured. Beyond the mists are vast tracts of snow, white-capped mountains, and entire fields of ice. It is a land too cold for mankind to survive, yet the Cussend eke out an existence even there, and they tell of horrors beyond the wilds that the lowland folk could not begin to comprehend. To most, Ferelden simply ends with the Kakari Wilds. There is nothing beyond. The wilds is a land of great trees, wet marshes, and dangerous monsters. What more need be said? Chantry Scholar. Controls. Not controls, characters. Our brother, time is something you may not have much left of. Third King of Eridan's children. Third of King Eridan's children. Whatever has always been considered the last and least of his family. Trian was the undisputed heir apparent for the moment of his birth, and Missy was not only the most accomplished, but also their father's clear favorite. Balin's most notable trait was his ability to stay out of trouble. He murdered Trian and framed Missy, eliminating both his rivals in one stroke. Yeah, he did. King Kaelin Therian. I'd hoped for a war like this in tales, a king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. Son of the legendary king Merrick Theron, Kaelin was the first Ferelden king born into a land free from foreign rule until 2 generations. Since his father's death, he's held the throne alongside his queen, Anora. Loghain MacTier. It takes more than legends to win a battle. Loghain was born farmer during a time when his country was under foreign occupation. When he was still a boy, he joined the resistance, where his considerable tactical genius quickly became apparent. He became close friends with Prince Merrick, the last true heir to the Ferelden throne, and together they led the rebels to drive out the forces of the Elysian Empire. Merrick raised his friend to the nobility, and Loghain is now more a symbol than a man. He represents the Ferelden ideal of hard work and independence. Controls. Okay, that's all done. And that is it, I believe. Let's save. Ostagar. Oh yeah, leveling up. Cunning magic. Put 2 into this, and then another into Constitution. Poison making, herbalism, trap making, stealing. Combat tactics. To attack warrior rogues, Phoenix. Third tier weapon talents, mages. Let's do herbalism. Pommel strike. Save again. Okay guys, I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun. If you want to see previous streams that I've done, go check out my YouTube channel. Link is in my bio. If you guys want to see when I'm about to stream something, go check out my schedule on Twitter or check out my schedule here on Twitch. Hope you guys have a good day and night wherever you are. I shall see you guys real soon. Bye!